It's Zuri. Have you ever wondered if it's really possible to find happiness again after struggling with depression? Today, I want to talk about a topic that's really important to me. And that's depression. Many people who have experienced it often ask themselves, is it really possible to feel happy again? It's a question that I think we all need to explore. Especially since depression is something that affects so many of us, either directly or indirectly. When we're in the midst of depression, it can feel like hopelessness is all around us. It's like being trapped in a dark tunnel with no light at the end. It's hard to imagine that things will ever get better, that the sun will ever shine again. The stigma surrounding mental health doesn't help either. It can make us feel like we're alone, like we're the only ones who are struggling. We start to wonder if we're just not good enough, if we're just not strong enough to overcome our struggles. But the truth is, depression is an illness, not a weakness. It's something that can affect anyone, regardless of their background, their upbringing, or their personality. Depression can be triggered by so many things: genetics, trauma, relationships, work-related stress. The list goes on and on. And when we're in the midst of it, it can be hard to see a way out. We start to withdraw from our friends and family, from activities we used to enjoy, from life in general. We start to feel like we're just going through the motions, like we're just existing, not living. And it's hard to imagine that things will ever get better, that we'll ever feel happy again. But here's the thing: recovery is possible. It's not easy, but it is possible. There are so many treatment options out there: therapy, medication, support groups. And they can all be really effective in helping us manage our symptoms, in helping us feel like ourselves again. It's not always a quick fix, and it's not always easy, but it is possible. And I think that's something that we need to hold on to, something that we need to remind ourselves of when we're in the midst of our struggles. I want to share with you a story that I think really illustrates this. I know someone who struggled with depression for years. They felt like they were stuck, like they were never going to be happy again. But they didn't give up. They started going to therapy. They started taking medication. They started talking to their friends and family about how they were feeling. And it wasn't easy. There were still days when they felt like they were struggling, when they felt like they were back at square one. But they didn't give up. They kept pushing forward. They kept seeking help. And they kept supporting themselves. Let's support each other. Let's encourage each other. And if you're interested in learning more about mental health, be sure to check out another one of my videos on the topic. Thanks for watching at Zuri's Resilient Network.